All right. Is that better now? Can you all see that? Good. Okay. Let's just double check and make sure that that's working again. I think it is. Okay. It says we're live again. So let me just double check the Facebook feed. And I can tell you, because I'm not really sure what happened there. But yeah, we definitely got shut down for a second. Although I'm not gonna lie, we got shut down pretty quickly last year for weed stuff. So if that was the case, some people were starting to get feeds shut down before we did. Then damn. But I mean, we're back. So let's. Oh, look at that! We're live again! Yay! Are we live again? Yeah, we are. Okay, so that was interesting. I'm not. What time is it? So it took 4 hours for our stream to get shut down. It's really funny because last year we got shut down around the 4 hour mark. So I wonder if that's like an algorithm where Facebook is like, you're doing too much weed stuff for too long, and then they shut me down. I don't know. Because I mean, I don't know, everybody. All I know is that was certainly interesting. And thanks for putting up with the patience of a blind guy. Don't forget that. Doing the the legwork of about a whole production crew in the palm of his hand. I don't know why I became like a weird Irish guy. But I am gonna put that background music of Leanne and Lori back on, because it's a great background tune for me to kind of talk and chill with you guys as we kind of prepare for 420. So I know that there's a lot of cool stuff. By the way, I'll give a big up to everybody who's won so far. Vance, Ren, Brittany, Brad, you guys have all won prizes so far, so good on you. In that Jesse interview, I mean, I love the content Jesse and I covered was actually pretty good. So it's kind of a bummer that these glitches keep happening, because again, we missed out on a DJ and we missed out on now Jesse's interview. But I mean, we talked a lot about Jesse's interview in the Allard or the John Conroy, Jack Lloyd conversation. So at least we covered that. So sorry, Jesse, for that, but at least we got the coverage. But the thing is that we won't be able to give away the prize pack. So I'm gonna have to give that away now. So in like the Toblerone thing, what I guess if you're following Jesse in Toblerone, what has he been doing recently on social media to get people like from around the province to do? What has he been doing? I don't mean like supporting his cause. I mean specifically over the past couple of days, he's been doing something. So if you know what that is, go research it up, what Jesse's been doing. And if you can get the answer, again, winnipeg420oc@gmail.com. That's winnipeg420oc@gmail.com. And you can definitely get the prize pack in. You can win a prize pack. It's a nice t-shirt. It's over there. It's a nice Toblerone t-shirt, lighter, papers, and it comes with a grow kit, $175 grow kit from Ready Set Grow. They donate that, plus some more extras and stuff. So t-shirts and stuff. So yeah, definitely enter to win that, and yeah, it'll be a good time. It'll be really good. So enter that. Email me. First person wins the prize. And remember, only one prize per winner. Okay, you can't keep winning and like have speed dial answers or something like that. You gotta be fair to everybody. I'm trying to be kosher about that, right? Anyway. Love you guys. Thank you so much for paying attention through 4 hours. Look at this. Okay, so last time I saw this, there was like 28 viewers. Right now there's 11 because I'm just rambling off like an idiot. But I feel like we've had a good coverage over the Facebook, YouTube, and Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch Twitter wasn't working right from the get-go. I don't know if Periscope was like down today or something, but it was it was good. Anyway, sorry, there's the music playing again. But who wants to get high again, huh? Who wants to smoke some weed? All right, but no, for real, there's been a lot. I'll take this opportunity right now to kind of, smoke this weed, and then I'm going to thank a whole bunch of people that helped this event go on. I mean, as much as I sit here alone as the sole Winnipeg 420 organizer right now, we can touch on that in a minute, but I appreciate all the help I get from this community. There's tons of support throughout this community, and it's super encouraging. If you would indulge me a minute while I smoke this ball. Sorry. I gotta keep this energy up. Steve Hofstetter, the comedian's coming up, man. Steve Hofstetter. Oh, and after work ritual. Big up to them. They're coming up right away, right after 420. They're going to kick it off right up leading up to the 420 comedy show. Steve Hofstetter and Dan Muggleton, man. These are big, famous comics here. Part of our show coming up 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you want to be part of the live audience, send me a text, 204-797-0201. If I haven't sent you a link already, I'll send it to you. Okay? It's going to be fun. Actually, I would say, like, as much as this song is great right now, don't actually pass a lot of stuff right now because of COVID, but any other time of year, puff, puff, pass all you day. Puff, puff, puff. Woo! All right. All right. I'm gonna crank that down just a little bit, and then I'm gonna give a big thank you to everybody who kind of made this event happen this year and the years prior. Okay, so if you want to know a little history about 420 in Winnipeg, sorry, I gotta get that liquid in me. Okay, so this is basically how it goes. There was not a lot going on when I was young. Okay, there was all the scattered, kind of disjointed 420s that went on, and that was okay, I guess, for the average time of year and time of it was in history. So it was not organized at all. There was there was a crazy guy yelling on top of some statue about the government, putting a chip in his ear. And I mean, I'm not trying to be pejorative. I'm trying to be factual that the culture hadn't necessarily formed itself here in Winnipeg, at least in the late 90s. There was some organized structure. Big up to Walter Leslie. Sorry, big up to Walter Leslie for some of the initial stuff way back in the 80s. Then that kind of fell apart because, drug war. Big up also to the guys, Johnny Budd, Hemp Cafe, 420 Cafe. Those guys were pioneers back before me. And then Bill Vandergraaf, also another retired cop here in Winnipeg, is a really good guy for it too. But originally, when I first got into this, it's been 10 years. It has been 10 years since I got behind this event here in Winnipeg, and I'll tell you why. That when I was in University of Manitoba, I was on UMSU, which is the student council there, and I got really into politics, and I started the first U of M, or first university student group in the country regarding medical cannabis. It was pretty dope. They actually paid for the initial 420, and I remember sitting there at 420 and being part of this disjointed universe, seeing a lot of like high school kids skipping school and nothing really going on. And I was with a very good friend of mine at that time, and it still is a very good friend of mine, Delcy Burke. She is an amazing girl, amazing woman, I'm sorry, from back in my social work days. We were sitting there on a Bob Marley towel that I still have. I'm sure some of you have seen it in videos. And we were sitting there, and I just looked around, and I knew that I had to do something at that time because I was such a passionate political guy. I was so passionate about cannabis, and I was just becoming a medical cannabis grower in 2009. So it was very in my blood, so to speak. So I took it upon myself at that point to take the community to a different step and formulate the organization into something whole, and then got members of the community together for so long, from everywhere between Janice, from Freedom Wares, Mike Mailman, great guy, Eddie Barahona, all like anybody from the Vapes on Main crew, Don and Joe, Nino and Corey and Sylvie and Abby and so many people from back in the day that all helped. Nathan was a big help as of late. Vlad, helps with driving all the time because I'm visually impaired, so he's always there to help for driving. Danny, all the girls who volunteered at all the different booths throughout the years. There's so many people that I could thank, that I could ramble on for hours about this. And it's important that I get all these things out. But my point is that over the years, I had so much help. And I wanted to show you guys this. This was something that Donna Joe made for me. It's a jar. And if you look closely, it has logos from all around it. Okay. Maybe if I look at this, I'll get some memories of who I can thank here. Jeremy from Hemp Haven. That guy's solid. We've been through, arrests and press conferences together. See here, Roman from Wild Planet. Jesus Christ. Lori from Chronic Culture. John Tran. Jason. It just goes on and on. Like over the years, we've had so much help, and unfortunately, due to COVID and a whole bunch of other things over the years, that help has dwindled. Let me get back to the story real quick here, running how that happened. So in 2011, I really got into the idea of making 420 happen, and then with all this help over the years, we were able to go from the legislative building basically not wanting us there, and police on on rooftops, with cameras and snipers. Like, I mean, they didn't literally have guns pointed at us, but there were cannabis, like cannabis people being viewed by people with guns as some sort of threat to humanity. So, I mean, we've come a long way, to the point where, the last 420 that we held, just prior to legalization, and now we're building up post legalization to what that will be again, with street vendors and road closures and live performances for musicians and vendor giveaways and silent auction prizes and cannabis everywhere. But with 420 being legal now, there's still so many problems with legalization, but we also have to recognize the wins that we have with legalization. So I'm just saying that in order for us to get from A to B, we have to recognize the journey between. And there has been a long journey. And frankly, I hear, a lot of music going on right behind me that I love, but I really wish I could play the Redemption song for a second, because I feel like this is this event is my muse for redemption regarding some of the problems and concerns people thought they might have had me regarding some of the things that have happened to me in the past few years. But I think I've done enough to prove, that maybe you shouldn't believe everything you hear, and you should just follow what goes on and kind of let time tell on what's happening. And then that's kind of the way I feel, and I'm not here to bash anybody, frankly. If anything, I thank you for your support through and through. But we don't have time to bicker. There's a lot of disagreements, a lot of fracturing of this community. And frankly, if you want to just make money off weed, that's cool. But don't pretend to be an advocate. And if you're an advocate, advocate. Don't just make money. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to find, if you want to be a cannabis celebrity, cool, great. Go over there and be a star. Okay. If you want to go and knock fucking on doors to get signatures or to pass a petition or fight in committee or send emails to legislatures or something like that, you do that. Go ahead. Boom. Love it. But that's the activist stuff. Leave that for them. Okay. You want to be a celebrity, go over there. You want to be, a business guy who doesn't care about the community, you go over there. Right. Like, that's fine, but the hardcore advocates have to remember that there's something that has to go on. We can all be a community together, but if we're trying to knock each other down, that doesn't work. Okay, all right. I have no problem with you being you, but if you shit on me for being me, or I shit on you for being you, no, that's not cool. You just got to do you, and I'll do me. But together, we're working for the whole thing. Okay, like that's like a macro versus a micro issue. Okay, so the macro thing is us as a community getting success, and micro is like our inner problems. So if we can get past our inner problems and work towards this goal, yeah, that's community. Okay, but if you're gonna just go off on your own trail and say fuck you to community, then you're really not part of the community, no matter how much you say you are. That's me being honest, because no offense, I got the club to say it. So what time is it? Oh shit, what time is it? It is 4:18. It is 4:18, everybody. Okay, so everybody grab your weed. Grab your weed. Grab your weed. Grab your weed. Whew. All right, everybody. I will see you next year at Winnipeg 420, 2020, or sorry, 2022, I should say, at the Manitoba Legislature building, where we will have possibly the first legit cannabis festival outdoors other than Hempfest in Canada. So we'll be the first one in Manitoba for sure. So tune in. It'll be amazing. I think we have after work ritual coming up right at 4:20. So I gotta make sure that they're called in here. Are you guys there? I have a Daniel Craig. Is that you guys? Is that you guys? I really hope that's you guys. It's 4:20. Woo! 4:20. Happy 4:20. Right on, everybody. Happy 4:20. Happy 4:20. Happy 4:20. All right, I'm going to have this bong, and then I'm going to click up that Daniel Craig. I really hope that's you. So if it is, maybe someone from your band could send me a text while I'm having this bong rip. I'd really appreciate that. Chris, if you could do it, someone, that'd be awesome. Appreciate it. I'm going to have this bong rip. 4:20. Woo! Right on, everybody. All right. Okay. Here we go, everybody. I'm going to go die, and you guys are going to listen to After Work Ritual. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. I'm admitting you to the call right now. That's technical jargon for saying you're on. You guys are muted first off, by the way, so let me just point that out to you. You'll want to unmute your screen, and then we're good to go.
What's going on?
What's going on, everybody?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you great.
You can hear us all right, right on?
Are you ready?
We are ready. I guess we are ready, yeah. All right, we are After Work Ritual. Thank you for joining the 420 live stream. This song is called Fire. Thank you. The song was called Fire. This next one is called Day Wasted, which I hope
Day
you know all
Wasted.
by now. Thank you. That was Day Wasted.
Nice. I feel like your names have a theme here, guys.
So, how's everybody? How's everybody out there? Can you hear the volumes well?
Hope it sounded all right.
Yeah. That song sounded awesome, actually.
Are you watching it?
Right on. Sweet. Here comes another. This one's called Double Fisting. So I hope you have either 2 bongs or 2 joints in your hand.
Man, I love your advice, Chris.
All right.
Thank you.
That was a lot of fun and a lot of noise for us. So fucking, I hope it was good for you too. All right, this next song is called Bleed Less in Battle.
Okay, cool.
If you sweat or you practice, then you'll be less in battle. If you're knocked off your horse trail, just get back in the saddle. To both sides of the weapon, to both sides of the cannon, to both sides of the weapon, look at the or you might get your ass kicked. Failure fantastic. You gotta get past it. That's how you like it. To both sides of the map, to both sides of the canvas, to the eyes of the man, look at the Right on.
Very nice,
All
guys.
right, I hope everyone's having a fantastic 420. Hope you're blazing. Hope you're having a good fucking time. Just like to thank you for having us out. You know, thanks, Steve.
Check it out. I got your
one more for
logo.
you.
Okay.
Song's called The Test.
This one's
Oh, sticker going on the bong.
Sticker going
Yeah,
on the
buddy.
bong.
Yeah.
Brand
a
new
little
bong.
extra loud.
First sticker. Go ahead,
Hope you
guys.
like it heavy. This is The Test.
Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Awesome,
Thank
guys.
you. We are After Work Ritual. Hope you enjoyed our set. Happy 420, everybody. Get ready for Steve Hofstetter.
Yeah.
You're a showman, eh, Chris?
Oh, I can't hear it.
Well, you all are, but like. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Well, technical difficulties. We can't hear you right now. Hello.
That's not good.
What's going on, Steve? I can hear you now.
Talk to the mic. You gotta be at the mic. You have to be at
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I had to put these headphones on.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good. Okay, because I was like, if you can't see, this is the thing, is that when you're running an event like this, I'm like, if one person can't hear me, I have to like, you know troubleshooting, right? Like,
Oh,
you gotta like figure out if that's the issue, and if it isn't, it's like, oh fuck, that's a big issue.
Yeah, no, we took care of that. I just needed to put headphones on.
Nope, that's
Where'd you hear about the reviews?
awesome. And everybody else watching, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
These corners, we can't be perfect, okay?
dude, I know. I got some flack this morning for being like, you know. Anyway,
Hear anything?
you guys are awesome.
We tried.
Thank you.
If you guys could do me a favor right now and just mute yourself,
Okay.
okay? And then what I'll do is I'll get you guys, if you guys all want to stay for Steve Hofstetter, that's awesome. I'll be like just talking, and then I'll tell everybody who's on the call basically at some point to just unmute yourself. I mean, I could do it from my end, but I mean, I'll make sure you guys are unmuted as well, and then you know we're all in a fucking comedy store eventually. Or did I say comedy store? Sorry, comedy club. Let me get that straight.
There we go.
Already setting myself up for getting zinged by Steve Hofstetter, right? Call it a
There you
club.
go.
Anyway, okay. Let's get you guys on mute, and then I gotta take these Leanne and Lori talk about their Pop Pop Pass song, and then we're gonna, yeah. You guys are awesome, by the way. Hey,
Happy
can you
420.
do me a
Thanks,
favor and
everybody.
quickly, can you shout out all your social media quick?
Yeah, we
Sorry about
we
the sound
certainly
issues.
we have our Facebook page. If you follow us there, you can catch up what we're doing, and we'll probably have another live feed if things are still wrapped up as a pandemic, probably around Canada Day. So hopefully we'll see everybody then, and happy 420, everybody.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate everything you guys do so much. Find them social media. I mean, Facebook. I mean, find them in the local clubs in Winnipeg, man. They're going to be rocking everywhere. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And there'll be puffing going on soon. Don't worry.
Thanks. Thanks for the opportunity. Appreciate it. Thanks. For
Oh,
everything
no.
you do
Local
as well.
talent. Thank you, guys.
Cool.
Right on, guys. Thank you so much. We'll talk soon. All right, we are going to bring on Leanne and Lori. We're going to get them involved. Just give me 1 second here. Okay. Oh, that's Delcy. We'll bring in Delcy for sure. But Delcy, I'm going to ask you that you just keep yourself muted for a sec, okay? Just like the After Work Ritual crew, we're gonna get them muted, and then yeah, and then we'll get back to this thing here. But I hope everybody is having a good time. It is 4:52, So we are just waiting for Leanne and Lori. They should be here any second. So just yeah, 420 everybody. How's it going? All right. Oh, we got someone. Oh, there's Steve Hofstetter right there. Okay, we'll bring him in. Steve, welcome to Winnipeg 420.
Hey, I was just getting set up. Hold on.
That's
Mic's
awesome.
not even up yet. All right.
Thank you so much for joining us, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Is this a live broadcast or the backstage?
No. You just got brought on live just for fun, actually. We're but no one's like being able to talk. It's just me and you. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, Dan should be here in a minute. We're gonna have a little fun.
that's cool. We are gonna have a little fun. Trust me. It's been a great day. I'm so glad to have. Honestly, man, you've been keeping me stable through the pandemic. Whether or not it's all your live show clips or like your like commentary on your Ted Cruz video. Like, come on, that one was great. Come on.
I gotta tell you, me being your source of sanity is both complimentary for me and sad for you. I'll tell you that much.
It does. Agreed, bro. Agreed. No, but it is great entertainment, though, man. You do a great job of like that social commentary and also
Thank you.
shutting down trolls at the same time. It's great. It's great.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you. And once Dan is here, I can message him and tell him to come in early.
Yeah, well, if you want, actually, if you want to just put yourself on hold for a second, make sure Dan's good. I'm just gonna bring on another couple people here, and I'm gonna thank them for something real quick that they were.
Do your thing.
And then we'll make sure we're good to go for 5 o'clock.
All right, cool. Sound
Awesome. Thank you, Steve.
So I can hit stop video.
Leanne and Lori, can you hear me?
You're using the device on.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us, Stephen?
We can. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
How
Okay,
you
great. We're good. We're good. We're glad to have you here. We're just running a little behind schedule here, but we're glad to have you on.
That's all right.
I don't know if you've seen me jamming to your song all day. It's been great.
Totally. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Awesome. Thank you for that.
We've been excited. It's awesome. Thank you.
Good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I had to like listen to like a bunch of times to make sure I had all the lyrics down, right? So I could comment on it and things like that. And I found myself like wandering around my house this morning just jamming to it. So it's great. It's great. I appreciate it so much. I don't have a ton of time here. We got to kind of get ready, but I wanted people to get to know you for at least another minute or two. I don't want to rush you, but tell us who you are, why you did the song, and where they can hear it and how they can hear more.
Sounds good. Well, I'm Leanne,
I'm Lori.
and we're Leanne.
Leanne and Lori.
That's right. And we're singer-songwriters. We've been doing it for years. I write songs on
Paul.
our piano. That's Paul, my piano. We do it here in this room,
We're in the screen room.
at the cottage. We make sure that when we're writing songs, that we have a lot of marijuana and sponsors. You know, a lot of good food,
A lot of good
a
food.
lot of good food, and
All kinds of food.
sponsors and stuff.
We just sit in this room, Stephen, and like I said, we write songs, we come up with the lyrics. Sometimes we could be in this room for like 12 hours, man, just steady going.
That's pretty nice, actually. I like that, ladies. I really do. That's pretty
Yes.
cool. At least you guys are being creative when you're getting high. That's awesome. I mean, some people just sit there and do nothing. You guys are putting together songs. I mean, that's awesome.
That's
You
speak
know
the
it.
truth, right?
It really is. Okay, so how do people get a hold of you? How can they hear this song?
They can get a hold of us at Leanne and Lori at facebook.com, Leanne and Lori at gmail.com. We're also on Twitter. We have a
Spotify, YouTube.
Spotify. We have a Halloween song for your kids out there. If you go to YouTube, it's right below Puff Puff
A
Pass.
Christmas song coming out for kids as well.
That's
We've
right.
got songs for everyone.
But Puff Puff Pass right now, out, and you
This
can
is
buy
the one
that on
today.
Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, and
Check it
YouTube.
out. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Great. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna be jamming out to that song all night with a little bit more bass when I can.
Right on. That's
The joys of 420 is you can get away. It's kind of like it's our Christmas, right? We can get away with a lot, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
But no, I
Believe
appreciate you ladies having on. We're about to start the Steve Hofstetter show. So thank you so
Do
much
it.
for joining us. You guys
know
are
what,
being
Steve?
part of it. What?
Thank you very much for playing our song and allowing us to be on Winnipeg 420.
You're
Thank
doing
you.
an awesome job, man. Right on.
Thanks, ladies. I appreciate that. I
Sure.
really do. It's a lot of hard work, but it's worth it to help the community and to give back to it. It's totally worth it for me. So thank you so much for being part of that. You guys are helping out. It's
Good.
karma, right? Weed karma.
Let's
Hey.
let's have some laughs, people.
All right, let's do it.
Steve
Okay,
Hoff.
if you guys could just mute yourselves for now, and then I'll tell you when to
Got it.
unmute yourselves, when we can start laughing, and we'll be good to go.
Okay. Talk
Take care.
soon.
Okay, thanks so much, ladies. All right. Okay, everybody, you're gonna see me with funny glasses for about 2 seconds here while I admit some people. Because, you know, blindness. I'm sure Steve's already got some jokes waiting on that. But yeah, we're just getting this set up here. I'm adding some people. If everybody could keep themselves muted for now, I'd really appreciate that. That would be awesome. I can see you all joining. I would just really appreciate it if you could keep yourself muted for now.
Where are they?
Oh, I still hear people. If you could just make yourself muted, awesome. Be great. Okay. So I'm just making sure I'm up to date on something here, everybody. Okay, so you saw the funny glasses. That's awesome. Oh, we've got a nice bunch. Delcy, Brittany, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. Let me read a little bit more, you know, because blindness. Yeah, we got Brittany, we got David. Oh, wait, David, I know you guys. That's after work ritual. Jen, thank you for joining. Appreciate it. We got Leanne and Lori on here still.
Steve, you want our cameras off or on?
Well, I mean, you can be on. I just right now we just mics off for sure. But I mean, cameras can be on. I don't know why. I can pick on you that way, I guess.
I don't care if it's a pain in the ass to have the camera on. I'll turn
No,
the
no,
camera
I
off.
think that's the
Want to
point.
look at my face? I'll keep it on. It's up to you.
Well, no, I mean it'll be on spotlight. So Steve and Dan will be spotlighted, and you guys will be kind of back to the side. And if you guys want to see things, you guys can go to view and then go to gallery view, and then you'll be able to see things again like that.
Cool beans.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I did a lot of tutorials on YouTube this morning.
You. Good job.
Okay, thanks, Chelsea. I love you. All right, everybody. Okay, it is. Oh, it's 5. Okay. All right, everybody. It is time to have our live comic performance from Steve Hofstetter. Now, Steve Hofstetter is an awesome comedian that I don't know if you saw earlier, but I was talking about how he's kind of kept me going sane through the pandemic. I don't know if that's anybody else has run into that, but it's definitely made me keep myself sane throughout it. So I'm having a lot of fun. Not sure. Steve, are you there?
Yes, I'm here,
Oh.
and Dan Muggleton is going to join us in a minute. He got his time zones wrong because he's in Australia, so he's going to join us. Well, he's in Australia, and it's 4:20. So, well, actually, there it is 4:21, which means all of yesterday he was probably smoking. So it makes sense that his time zones are wrong because people who don't smoke can't get time zones right. But he's messaging me right now, so this is awkward. So I got to tell him to hold on give me 1 second.
No. This is Steve. It's been a fun
All right.
day already. Don't worry.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell him I'm live now. Shut up. Okay. So, all right. Last year's 420. So here's the thing. I had never ever smoked until last year's 420.
Oh,
And
sorry, hang on,
yes.
Steve. Do you want people laughing at this now? We should probably tell everybody to unmute their mic if they want.
I mean, if they would like to laugh, that's really
You
up
should
to them.
probably laugh. Yeah. I'll put
But
you
yeah,
on
if you guys
spotlight
want
for
to
that.
unmute your mics, you know, as long as you're in a good environment to be heard, as long as there's not like a barking dog or a
Yeah,
dishwasher, or you're coming to us from a helipad, like as long as you're cool with that. So yeah, so last year, So I never smoked, and a bunch of my friends were getting on me for that because I'm a comic, and so most of my friends smoke. And they were getting on me for it, and they said, okay, how about this? You know, you run a charity. How about we do a charity fundraiser where if we raise enough money, you agree to smoke? And I said, sure, not thinking that they would do it, and they did it. So they raised a lot of money for me to smoke. So the first time I ever smoked was on 420 last year, and Doug Benson got me high. And he got me way too high. He, wait, I mean, like it was the kind of high that made me be like, I don't like this, like that kind of high. It was, I took 5 bong rips with Doug Benson as the first time I ever smoked. And to me, that's like learning guitar from Hendrix. You know, like if you're gonna start, you should start there. It was a hell of a way to start. I should tell you this, years ago. So years ago, I got asked to do a show for High Times magazine. And I was a little worried about that because I was worried if I start telling pot jokes, you know, I could end up telling heroin jokes and then end up, telling cocaine jokes, end up in an alley sucking dick for punchlines. You know, it's tough. It's the reason that we think all drugs, like that there are people who think all drugs are the same is because that's the drug education that we have in America, right? They say don't do drugs. That's why they think that pot is a gateway drug. But pot is only a gateway drug if you teach people it is the same as other drugs. And it's not the same as other drugs. It's not. Like we should give people actual education. Like we shouldn't say don't do drugs. We should say if you do pot, you might end up on the couch in your mother's basement. But if you do ecstasy, you will fuck the couch. On crystal meth, you'll take the couch apart piece by piece, put it back together. And on cocaine, you'll sell the couch for $8. So, which is a good deal considering what the couch just went through. I think you should Craigslist that. I'm glad, by the way, it's a pot crowd. It's a much classier crowd. I don't want it to be a meth crowd. I would know if it's a meth crowd. I would know if it's a meth crowd immediately because there would just be someone being like, that's not funny, man. That's not funny. Because when you do much meth, you lose your teeth, which is hilarious because you need teeth to say the word meth. So that is nature's intervention. You're like, but I want more meth. But your life is enough of a meth. I'm terrified of meth. By the way. I'm terrified of meth users. I am. Like the scariest thing in the world to me is a trailer park. Like I grew up in a bad neighborhood. I grew up in Jamaica, Queens. Like trailer park is much scarier because how scary is it when a bad neighborhood can move? That shit can follow you home, explode on your lawn. I think the craziest thing that you hear about pot, the craziest myth that you hear about pot is that wait, there's someone who's listening back and playing it through their speakers, which is fun because I never get to listen to me. So finally, I guess whoever has it, Steven, if you could find out whoever's mic is going in the chat and just mute him, that'd be cool. So now I'm listening to me talking about listening to me. Okay, so one of the myths that people say about pot, you'll hear politicians say things like, oh, pot supports terrorism. And that is not true. Pot doesn't support terrorism. What supports terrorism is Humvees driving down city streets, getting 8 miles to the gallon, running on fractured dreams of immigrant children. That supports terrorism. Pot doesn't. If pot supported terrorism, that would make Snoop Dogg a war profiteer. And we could get him. We know where he lives. He was on Cribs, right? We know where he lives. We could just surround him and be like, come out with your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. He just comes out going, oh yeah. I think it's so ridiculous that they say pot supports terrorism. What supports terrorism, actually, I don't know if you know this, but the Coca-Cola company actually paid warlords to murder people in South Africa because they were getting in the way of profits. That supports terrorism. That's terrorism. That's what that is. But if you think about it, if you smoke a lot of pot, you might get hungry. And
Crap. See, Steve, I muted everybody now. You want to unmute yourself, Steve? Sorry.
I'll send you.
I'm part of everybody, Steven. That's
yeah, I know, but it was easier for me to slice everybody off than start.
you're like, I gotta find the source of this.
I did, and then all of a sudden they just came back, and I was like, shit.
Yeah, that's what by the way, when I got booked to do an event for 420, I was like, I know something's going to go wrong with the tech. There's no fucking way it's going to work out. And be like, my co-host's asleep. You're muting everybody. It happens. It's okay. So, going back into the bit, which was the end of the bit, was that the Coca-Cola company, I don't know where I got muted. So, the Coca-Cola company paid warlords to have people killed in South Africa because they got in the way of profits. That, to me, is terrorism. But if you think about it, if you smoke a lot of pot, you get hungry. And if you get hungry, you're going to eat something. You eat something, you're going to get thirsty. You're going to get thirsty, well, you might drink a Coke. And in that way, maybe pot does support terrorism. Someone's showing a Coke on screen. Absolutely hilarious. By the way, Dan says he's in the waiting room waiting to be let in.
Yeah, I was letting you finish your bit because I already cut you off once.
Okay, I appreciate that. That's the end of my pot. But anyway, let's bring Danny Muggs in here. Dan and I host a show together called Ask Us Everything, where every Monday night in America and Tuesday morning in Australia, we host a show together from across the world, and it's very interactive, and we play around with people. It's kind of this like stand-up comedy and game show hybrid. And so what we want to do is we want to play a little of that with you right now. Because why the fuck not? It'll be super fun to do, especially when everybody's high. So, Dan, can we hear you?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? How you doing? Good.
Excellent. I'm guessing you're half asleep. What time is it over there?
It is 8:09 a.m. I was tricked by the 420. I thought I had 11 more minutes to make it to 420 LA time.
Oh no, this isn't even an LA event. They're in Winnipeg, which, by the way, I have a whole bit on Winnipeg. So if Dan's still tired, I could kill some more time. But Steven, can you highlight Dan with me? You can you can add spotlight to it, or you can make him a co-host so that he can do it too.
We can make it together. So we're gonna play some Ask Us Everything segments. Is that what we're gonna do with these people?
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
I thought we'd do a nice little green screen background for you guys. How do we feel about it?
That is a wonderful green screen you got, Dan.
Thank you very much.
So right now, Dan, everybody but us is muted, and the reason for that is because there is someone who couldn't figure out how not to watch on one device while their microphone was on another. So I just got to listen to myself slightly later. It was fun.
Okay, good. Nice little echo. I love performing in a cave. One of my favorites. That.
Perfect. Okay. So I will say, all right. So the way this works, we are going to need volunteers to have their mics on because we're going to talk to you. We're going to bring you on screen here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play our most popular game on the show. It's called Reverse Icebreakers. And the way it works is you tell us an answer and we guess the question. Now, the important thing is we're not guessing seriously. We might try, but for the most part, we are guessing for laughs because that is what we do as comedians. So if anybody wants to come on screen with us, Steven, will you take volunteers in the chat there? Or can we start with you, actually? You're muted too.
Everybody on mute.
Oh, there we go. No, I'm good.
All right, can we start with you? You wanna highlight yourself on the screen with us as well?
Oh, geez, this will be fun.
Yeah.
So how it works, Steven, is you give us an answer, so some sort of fact or something. Maybe it's a story about you, etc. But give us the fact, and we're gonna guess what the question is.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah. So
my green screen's being weird because it's like that point of the day over here where the sun's going down. But what's cool is that sometimes it just shows up a little bit of green in the background. I feel like that's appropriate for today. I feel like it's the one day that's totally okay. It's this and St. Patrick's Day are the 2 days it's okay.
And if you're in Ireland, that's fine every day.
Yeah.
They're a big fan of the color green. They can't get enough.
And then all the time. So 420 is a fun day. It's when everybody looks like a Boston Celtics fan.
Yeah, and it's when being late is completely understandable, if not, actually supporting the cause. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little bit late.
By the way, Steven, are you still trying to figure out how to add Spotlight?
No, it's weird. It'll let me add everyone else to Spotlight except myself. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll do it with you off Spotlight. That's okay.
Okay.
All right. So give us an answer. We're gonna guess the question.
Okay. It has to be factual, right?
I mean, it's it has to be an answer to something.
Okay.
Anything from your
fair.
life?
That's fair.
Yeah.
But wait, let's not scare off Steven. Let's give him a second to think about it. But Steve, we got a jingle to introduce this goddamn game. We got.
Oh, that's
jingles.
right. You got a jingle. Let's do it.
All right, it's reverse icebreakers. Here we go.
Breakers.
There you go.
Perfect.
Okay. That was pretty good. Okay, so the answer to a question that I'm going to give you guys is, 10 years.
10 years. Okay.
How long did it take you to think of your answer for this game? Is that a possibility?
How old were you when you first smoked?
Whoa, that's not a bad one.
That's pretty good, man. But not
How long has it been since you've taken off that hat?
Oh, that's actually really good.
Nicely done. Nicely done. How long did it take for them to ship you that banner because you wouldn't pay for the expedited shipping?
10 years. 10 years. I don't know.
I'm gonna guess. Real guess.
Real
Real
guess.
guess.
Real guess.
How long have you been smoking?
Like 10 years.
No,
Wait. Where are you from? Are you from Winnipeg?
I'm from Winnipeg, born and bred.
Inside the city or outside?
Inside.
Inside. Okay, if it was outside, I was gonna guess how old were you when you got your driver's license?
Wait. All right. I got one. How long after travel returns to normal will I wait before I even think about visiting Winnipeg? 10. Another 10. No. All right. There we
I
go.
gotta say, wait. This is a good time to tell my Winnipeg story.
Yeah.
So I performed in Winnipeg for 2 weeks straight one January because my agent is a dick, and it
2
was
Winnipeg needed 2 weeks of Hofstadter to make things happen.
2 weeks straight of Hofstadter in one January, and it was 60 degrees below zero. Yeah, 60 degrees below. Yeah, which
My system or your system? You talking metric or?
oh, so my system. So 51 below in metric.
Like minus 50 Celsius.
Yeah. So minus 51 Celsius, which, by the way, at that point, it's the fucking same. Like, at that point, like, there's no one being like, oh, negative 60 Fahrenheit. I was worried it was Celsius. That's downright balmy. So, it was negative 51. And, which, by the way, in America would be a record. In the lower 48, we've never had that. Our record was I think it was 49 below, and that was in North Dakota, so nobody knew. It was just a field with a thermometer and a cow next to it screaming. That's all it was. But in Canada, they didn't even bat an eye. It was normal. They couldn't. It was frozen open the whole time. But they didn't even bat an eye. Just a regular day. And if you don't understand how cold 51 below Celsius is, that means if it warmed up by 51 degrees, it would be freezing. You understand how dumb that thought is? That, like, I said out loud, hope it gets freezing, that'd be so much warmer. I said that. I waited to get gas. I waited to fill up my car till it would be only freezing. And so, because I knew, I was like, on Friday, it'll just be freezing. So, and people were still shivering, smoking a cigarette. Like, isn't that amazing that even in that weather, people were shivering, smoking a cigarette? I'm like, how cool is it that the cigarette was not the health risk in the equation? Like, how great is that? It's like, anyway. All right. Sorry. So,
Really on the ball there, man, though. The smokers in this city are definitely diehards.
I gotta say, and also when I was in Winnipeg, they took me to a party one night after one of the shows, and it was a house party. And we go to the house, and they open the door, and this cloud of smoke comes out like it was a Cheech and Chong movie. And I was just like, holy shit, they're smoking that much inside. And they go, no, man, that's just steam because we opened the door. That's just how Winnipeg works because it was warm inside and so cold outside that when they open the door, it looks like it's a party bus. It was fucking ridiculous. Anyway, Steven, what is the real answer?
That's how long I've been doing 420.
That's how long you've been doing 420. So I wasn't too far off.
You were
Stay
pretty
pretty
close.
much.
That's why I was
Yeah.
like, that's pretty good.
Excellent. All right, let's. Who's our next
Dave,
victim?
look, I think you got pretty close. You deserve like a little. You deserve a little one. A little one. Just like, you know, for doing well. I think that's the vibe. All right. Thank you, Steven. Do we have anyone else? Like Leanne and Laurie seem like they're like
I'm gonna pick on.
Can I
Leanne
just
Lord.
hear air horns one more time?
absolutely.
Welcome to the ASMR 420 show.
Yeah, dude.
We're
You want
awesome.
me to just do sound effects? I could do sound effects, baby. That's all right. It's 8 a.m. Sound effects. The air horn's waking me up. It's like a really aggressive alarm, you know? Like it's
Yeah.
good stuff.
All right,
Here we
Leanne
go.
and Lori, give us your answer. We're going to guess the question.
2 years
2 years.
Oh,
2 years.
or
Okay.
Okay.
How long did you serve in county?
no.
2 years. 2 years. How long did 2020 fail? 2
Right.
years.
Good one.
It's a good one. Not the answer.
How long is it going to take Canadians to get vaccinated?
Oh, let's hope not. But yeah, it's looking that way. Eh?
Honestly, 2 years. That'll be quick in Australia. Don't worry. You guys are doing fine.
In Australia, they just got their first flu shots. So
Yeah.
Wow.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
If that's the case, you better stay there. Okay, don't come.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
totally kidding. All right, 2
Here's
years.
how long
2
it'll
years.
take for us to let you in to visit.
There you go.
That's right.
2
Okay,
years.
2 years. Ooh. How long after 1/4/20 did it take you to find your keys?
Oh, that's a good
Uh,
one. That is a good one. No,
No.
that's not
I'm
it.
gonna play into a weed smoking stereotype here. How long have you had a pet snake? No? All right, sorry, just worth a swing. You know?
That was if I had an air horn, you would have gotten it, Dan.
Who's got the air horn? Blow it.
Only
Look,
Dan has the air horn.
Only I decide when. I will not turn the show into a reggae concert. All right, only I decide.
We already had a lot of that today.
Yeah,
Right.
What
What is the correct question?
That's the year we wrote this song. It was 2 years ago. So 2018.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they're musicians. They were playing on the stream earlier.
That's
You wrote
right.
the song? Is it on
Yeah.
Spotify? Is it on YouTube? Where's it at?
It's on
It's on all of them.
Spotify. It's on everywhere. We got it out there this year, but we wrote it 2 years ago. And if you like reggae, it's obviously got
You
a
gotta
little
look
reggae
at,
tones.
you gotta look up by Leanne and Lori though,
That's right.
because there are so many Puff Puff Pass songs
Titles.
out there.
I
So-
have another guess, even though we already know the answer. For 2 years, because it's on Spotify, is if you sell 1,000 copies a day on Spotify, how long does it take Spotify to pay you $1 in royalties? Spotify don't pay well.
They do
Spotify.
not pay well. It is a terrifyingly low number. But I mean, Amazon pays
Informational
just as
comment.
badly, which is not going to shock
Amazon
anybody.
and iTunes pays pretty decent.
Yeah, they pay better. Spotify is the industry leader in paying shitty.
That's my boss.
But we wrote
I
the
swear,
song
if you
for
like
Puff Puff.
watch an hour of my stand up on Amazon, I get like 7 cents. Or, like, something like that. I
No,
forget.
that's just how much people tip you after watching an hour of your stand up.
Hey, we don't get tips in Australia. We have a wage. It's a whole thing.
You guys have this weird thing called earning a living wage, like a
yeah,
bunch of
yeah.
suckers.
Yeah, it's silly. Our businesses pay us, not the other customers. You know what I mean? Like we got this whole thing. I know,
Yeah,
like
that's a-
you
that's a
guys
weird-
might not know this. Like Americans don't like paying people. Like they've got a long history of not paying people. It's a big part of American culture.
Yeah. What's real nice though about having people here from America and Canada and Australia is we all have a lot in common in that we've all taken someone else's land.
Yeah.
So
None of us should be here at all. And if
Yep.
there's any British people here, we can blame them.
Yep, is that we all should still be in England. That's where we should all be right now. Awesome. Thank you for playing with us. You want to let's play it with someone else?
Yeah. We'll get.
Hi, guys.
I'm gonna
Thank
pick
you.
someone else here. Let's see here. You know what? The next person in line on my side at least is Delcy. So I'm gonna unmute, or I'm gonna ask her to unmute herself. And
Yeah,
Delcy,
already done.
you're getting.
Thank you,
properly
Delcy.
muted.
Jump on the
No
screen. I mean, can I just say that Jen Stewart in the chat said they're going to get Slurpees, and I've never liked anyone more. Slurpees, that is my jam. I just assumed Canada didn't have Slurpees because it was too cold to justify them. But
People drink them in -50.
how could you drink them? They'd just be
Half
frozen.
it with vodka.
That is a fucking excellent
People drink
solution.
Slurpees on a
Just to
deathbed.
vodka them so they don't freeze over. Fucking hell.
Smart.
They don't freeze up. The alcohol warms you from inside. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Slurpees. Like, as Steve will tell you, I'm very passionate about Slurpees because in Australia, can you get Slurpees at McDonald's? Like, can you get them at Macca's over there as well?
No, we have 7-Elevens.
Yeah.
7-Eleven? Okay. Well, in Australia, you can get them at Macca's. Do I want to get into this, Steve? I don't know. Steve's heard my. Basically, Macca's have crashed the Slurpee economy in Australia, and it's upsetting to me. No, because like they got into the Slurpee market and they made it $1 per Slurpee, and now every other Slurpee vendor has to do a $1 large Slurpee, which has ruined the 7-Eleven, which was always like the boutique Slurpee outlet. So,
By the way, Delcy right now is running to get a Slurpee.
yeah, I think so. I think
Delcy
I've
right
reminded-
now is running
Oh,
away
that's
from her
Jen.
1-year-old daughter.
Oh, yeah. Understandable. Get her a
Delcy,
Slurpee.
you're up.
All right.
Yeah.
Give us your answer. We will tell you your question.
In
That's
true
it.
Jeopardy format, the answer is, what is yesterday morning?
So yesterday morning.
Hmm
Is that when you realized you had a 1-year-old daughter?
Yesterday morning is when you mistook the date for 420 and got high before work. Yeah.
Yesterday morning is when you launched your official 419 campaign.
It's not a popular campaign.
It didn't work as well.
It didn't work out.
Good.
Yeah, it turned
I
out
like
419 is the 419 is the police code for stealing a library book. So it didn't really work. No, actually, so I learned this of 420 because there was the myth that was like the police code, but no, 420 is that because it was there were these bunch of, I think it was a bunch of high school friends who would meet every day at 420 and go and smoke.
Yeah.
And it just became this like this.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have no hands right now. It became
were
this tradition.
They were part of the Deadheads in California. They were Grateful Dead fans. It was the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, which is incredible because that is actually the only successful thing a stoner has done in high school. Like that is
Are we doing these? The expression
so-
puff pass never refers to class. You know what I mean? It's like I passed this class. That's what happened. No. So yesterday morning.
yesterday morning. I got a real guess. Getting the vaccine.
That's what I was gonna guess.
No, I'm getting a Thursday.
Thursday. I was off.
Canada's vaccine rollout's going fine. Come on, they're doing well.
There's some people are getting it. I'm just happy to be able to talk shit as an American about anything. Like it has been so long since we've been better than another country at something. And also, had the election gone the other way, we wouldn't be. Had the election gone the other way, I would have had to drive to get vaccinated in Mexico. So I'm
you have
very
come
excited to be. Yeah, I'm very excited to. I would have been like, hey, stop building this wall. Why? So I could get over. So. Okay. Yesterday morning. Yeah, I don't know.
What do you got?
Yesterday morning, I rolled my first joint.
Whoa. How'd you
I
go?
smoked
It's
out
an
of a bong
intimidating.
or a pipe. That's my preferred. I'd never rolled a joint. I had no bong. I was desperate, and I was like, "Fuck it." Can I say "fuck it"?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just did.
I think it's all right, man.
Wait,
I
wait,
think-
no, guys, we're shut down on YouTube. Apparently,
Sorry, guys. That's my East
Yeah.
Coast potty mouth coming in.
no,
Yeah.
Delcy, you're talking to two comics. It's perfectly fine. Like the only thing we're upset is that you asked if you could. That's
Yeah.
the only thing.
I'm
tried to
Australian. This
fight.
is the very minimal amount of swearing for me. Even
Yeah.
in the morning, I'm like, usually I'm fucking cutting loose, you know?
Also, this is a Canadian stream. You guys curse on television,
We-
which is crazy to an American.
We do, yeah.
That like you guys could just be like,
Fuck yeah,
be
bud.
like, and now Jim with the weather, fucking cold. Back to you. You know, like that's.
Is that a thing? Can they curse more than you guys? Because we can curse, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's America might be one of the only countries that doesn't.
Yeah,
Like
actually, my
you guys can say shit on TV with no problem, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
oh no,
just
we
during a certain time of day, though. Like,
we go further than that. My friend had his show somewhat cancelled because they called one of the, ministers a cunt.
ooh.
And it was and they got canceled, but not fined by a government body.
No,
But just-
this was on like the state-sponsored channel. This was on like the ABC, the Australian Broadcast Corporation.
Oh, Australia's a real country.
Yeah, this is what freedom looks like, baby. We love it.
Dan, I'm starting to believe the flat earthers that don't believe in Australia.
How dare you? We exist. I'm coming to you live from Australia, I swear. I'm not in a Canadian basement with an accent.
Delcy, have you done edibles before?
Oh, yeah. My first experience with edibles was a lot like your first experience getting high. Way too much, where it was like, what am I doing?
I feel like if I rolled a joint, it would be similar to when I make my own burrito. Like
Yeah.
it's just I should get a professional to do this.
Yeah.
Like this is
There was a lot of
Absolutely.
colorful language being used that morning.
Yeah, it's so hard. I respect anyone who can go like a 2-paper joint. I'm like a single paper. I'm like, okay, all right, maybe, but like 2 papers, like, oh my god, you're a genius.
Too
By the
crazy.
way, like I should tweet this idea, but the premise of like people who they don't want to raise the minimum wage because they say working fast food is easy. I want to be like, okay, asshole, roll your own burrito.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Talent,
Go
man.
ahead. See if it doesn't fall apart in one bite. See if when you roll your own burrito, all it is a giant taco. That's all. You're just like holding it together.
True
2
story.
hands.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, the cops are here. Holy shit.
Oh, the popo.
Yeah, everyone up. And it's probably like legal over there. Is it legal? It must be legal. Ah, that's crazy. Australia, it's still so illegal. Like, it's like, no, not yet. Absolutely not. We're very behind on the drug legalization, I think. That's not what we do. You can swear on TV all you like, but you cannot be high on TV.
So you can be like, fuck, why isn't it legal?
Yeah, exactly. You can make a compelling point. But wait, Steve, like, were you telling your story about how you got high on Zoom?
Yeah.
Would you guys like to hear? I told this on our show yesterday.
We should actually. So Dan, we're gonna have to wrap in a second anyway. So this is the perfect closer story because I love this story. Delcy, thank you very much for joining us.
No
Yeah.
problem, man.
Let's close. And Steven, thank you for having us. And let's close on one of my favorite stories.
Yeah. So this was, as you said, Delcy, you had a crack at edibles.
Steven just removed Dan and not Delcy.
I knew I shouldn't have made fun of his hat. I knew it. It's going to cost me. Here we go. Back involved.
Sorry.
That's okay, dude. It happens to the best of us. But no. So this is the story. Basically, look. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Have you guys seen the TV show Weeds?
Yes.
Yes. So I watched that when I was like 18. Just started university, and they had this episode about edibles, and I was like, that seems sick. So I contacted like my weed guy, not like a dealer, like the friend of mine who smoked weed all the time and like knew about it, like weed math, like that kind of guy, like the kind of person who rolls a joint for everybody else, and then it's really tight, like a beautiful burrito, like a tight tensile joint. Like that's the kind of guy that I asked about this. And I was like, hey man, I want to do edibles. And he's like, I've got a book called Cooking with Cannabis. I think we can make this happen. And I was like, fantastic. And he did all the cooking. He sorted out the quantities, and then we had the edibles. There was 8 of us, and he thought to do the edibles we needed half an ounce
Oh.
of not bush, of like hydroponic weed, which is also known as too much weed. This is a bunch of 18-year-old kids who don't smoke very often. What we ended up eating was roughly 2 grams each.
A lot.
A lot.
That's
And
a lot.
quickly. And at the same time, because we did that classic fucking rookie move where it's like, hey, do you feel anything? Like 10 minutes in? No. All right, cool. Let's have the other half, right? Like that's the exact play that happened. And then it's gonna shock you. We were very high. We were high enough to be like, let's just put on a movie. What do you want to watch? One person said Pulp Fiction, so we put it on, which is the most intense movie you could possibly watch when you are out of your fucking mind high. Like that overdose scene just triggered all of us at the same time. And we were like, we've had too much weed, and then just freaked out, and we all ran in different directions, right? Like there was 8 of us, and we literally all just went in different directions. Like 2 people passed out on the couches in the sunroom, which were 2-seater couches, by the way. One of those people is my best friend. He's 6 foot tall. They slept there for 18 hours, right? It was so like they were like, we are out. And then like me and my girlfriend at the time went to a car, and we sat in the car, and she thought she needed an ambulance. And I'm like, you don't need an ambulance. You're just really, really high. And she's like, no, but I think I need an ambulance. And I said, no, you don't need an ambulance. And then I looked out the window at a bird for what I thought was like 30 seconds, but it turned out to be 20 minutes because when I turned back, the ambulance was there. And then I go to get in the ambulance with her, and they're like, you're not coming in the fucking ambulance, you idiot. And like close the door. And I was like, okay. So then I had to go into my friend's, remember I'm 18. I go to my friend's mum's house, and I'm like, hey, you need to drive me to the hospital. My girlfriend got too high, and she's now been taken to hospital. And so she drives me there. I go over to the nurse in the triage, and I'm like, excuse me, do you know where blah, blah, blah is? I'm not going to say her name, just in case. It's not legal here, remember? Anyway, so do you know where she is? And the nurse goes, sit down. And I was like, okay. And I went to a vending machine, and I bought 3 bags of chips. And she called me within 1 minute and was like, I was just too high. I'm fine. And I'm like, I know. And then by the time she got down to the thing, I had eaten all 3 bags of chips. I just inhaled them in the hospital's triage room. And then we went home, and we never did edibles again, except when they're made by professionals in Amsterdam, because they have regulated quantities, and it's very doable. But yeah, it's like, it was truly like, man, you trust the weed guy. And he's like, I just wanted to make sure we all got high. And I was like, well, you fucking did, champion. You nailed it. Right? Super high. We did get through it, but yes, that was my experience with edibles. And
I have another show that I got to jump onto. You guys were wonderful and welcoming, and we very much appreciate you having us here. I hope you are having a lovely stoner Christmas, and make sure to gather around the tree and then smoke it. We appreciate you having us here. And if you want to watch Dan and I do a full version of this show, it's different every single week. Monday night in America and Canada, Tuesday night in Australia. It's on nowherecomedyclub.com. If you ever want to get tickets, or you can just come get them off my website. Follow us on social media, do all that stuff. So thank you so much for having us. I'm saying goodnight as Steven is out of frame. There he is. All right, now he can now he can take over.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Thank you so much for being here. Nice.
That's it. Thanks, guys.
Take care. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. Awesome. How was that, everybody?
Loved it. That was a good time.
Was that fun?
Yep.
That's a good time. Yeah.
I know, right? That was pretty fun.
Steven, don't talk to us without being there.
Yeah.
I just got a low battery signal.
Typical.
I gotta make sure it's plugged in before fucking, we all fucking lose me.
We don't want
Got a
that.
baby calling my name. See you later.
Thank you, Delphi.
Bye. Take care.
You too,
Thank
guys.
you.
Happy 420.
You too.
All right, there we go.
And then
Okay,
there were
cool.
4.
We are back. Okay,
Okay.
cool. Okay, so check it out. I got these weed plants in front of me. I don't know if you noticed that, but like,
He doesn't know if we noticed that. You're holding it right in front of the camera. We noticed.
yeah, that's what I spent my morning doing. Anyway, this is going live. Thank you everybody who joined in. We've got Leanne and Laura here still. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to jump to our next video. I appreciate you ladies being here. I appreciate everybody being on the live call, and keep watching. Okay.
Yep, will do.
sure.
Take care.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. Thanks, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.
And we're out. Shoulder shimmy out. Shoulder shimmy out.
Awesome. Okay, so now we are going to go to music. We are going to go to my buddy Joel. Joel, if you're watching, this is your set. You know what? Give me a second. Let me get it queued up here before I start talking, because I don't want to be a dick. And people will understand why in a second here. So. Okay, so here's the thing. My buddy Joel, it's his birthday. Joel, happy birthday, bro. Vlad, I know you're probably there. I know probably you other Smelga if you're there. I don't know who else is there, but what's up? Adam, Jordan, someone's there, I'm sure. Happy birthday, bro. I appreciate you being part of this show. I've only known you for 2 years, man. But you're a good soul, and I appreciate what you do. So thank you for being part of 420, and happy birthday to you, man. Here is the set. It is a DJ set for home cooking. And then we've got another DJ coming up right after that. Sly Skeeta is coming up after that. But home cooking, Joel.
She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mama who never was around, but she grew up tall and she grew up right with them Indiana boys on an Indiana night. Well, she moved down here at the age of 18. She blew the boys away, it was more than they'd seen. I was introduced and we both started grooving. She said, I dig you, baby, but I got to keep moving on. Keep moving on. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the Sense of me, and the only thing they want, when I get the night, there's no can listen really. There's no explanation needed when I'm out, I don't conceal it. Everything is all we gonna end up with Philly. I like it and we from Cali. Original got and we can get the weed of sick as a distro. We gonna end up with Philly. I like it and we from Cali. Original got and we can get the weed of sick as a distro. We gonna end up with Philly. I like it and we from Cali. Original got and we can get the weed of sick as a distro. We gonna end up with Philly. I like it and we from Cali. Smoked up on my weed from Philly and everything from Cali. I'm all up in the body, smoking a pound in my boob. Fuck the low right there. Out of the Caribbean, deliver it over the sea. No connections get high. Different stuff for every season. If you're in the need to reason, we like the kryptonite and an open like bullet enemies. More than an answer to a corner. In the end is what we needed. No artificial tape, pretend to go. Oh no more with sick. Come and let the music play. The volume and repeated. Vibration I go on and on. From Midtown, Minnesota, from Devon to Daytona. We come up in New York, now up in Cali, so up on it. Everything is on. We gonna end up in Philly. I like it and we from Cali. Original got and we can get the weed of sick as a distro. We gonna end up in Philly. I like it and we from Cali. Original got and we can get the weed of sick as a distro. We gonna end up in Philly. I like it and we from Cali. Original got and we can get the weed of sick as a distro. We gonna end up in Philly. I like it and we from
I was gonna clean my room until I got high. I was gonna get up and find the broom, but then I got high. My room is still messed up, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 da. I was gonna go to class before I got high. Come on, y'all. Check it out. I could've cheated and I could've passed, but I got high. La da. I'm taking it next semester, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. I was gonna go to court before I got high. I was gonna pay my child support, but then I got high. No, you wasn't. They took my whole paycheck, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 da. I wasn't gonna run from the cops, but I was high. I'm serious, man. I was gonna pull right over and stop, but I was high. La da da. Now I'm a paraplegic, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 da. I was gonna make love to you, but then I got high. I'm serious. I was gonna wish you to, but then I got high. Now I'm, and I know why. Yeah, because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Come on, man.
Player, give me some brew and I might just chill. But I'm the type that likes to light another joint like Cypress Hill. I still do be spit loogies when I puff on it. I got some bucks on it, but it ain't enough on it. Go get the S-T-I-D-E-S. Nevertheless, I'm hella fresh, rolling joints like a cigarette. So fast across the table like ping pong. I'm gone, beating my chest like King Kong. It's on, wrap my lips around the 40. And when it comes to getting another stogie, fools all kick in like Shinobi. Know me ain't my homie to begin with. It's too many heads to be. Probably let my friend hit bit. Unless you pull out the fat crispy $5 bill on the real before it's history. Cause fools be having them vacuum lungs. And if you let them hit it for free, you hella dumb, dumb. I come to school with a Taylor on my earlobe. Avoiding all the flick teasers, skeezers, and weirdos. Got me throwing off the land like where the bomb at. Give me $2, you take a puff and pass my bomb back. Suck up the dank like a Slurpee. The serious bomb will make a nigga go delirious like Eddie Murphy. I got more growing pains than Maggie. Cause homies snagged me to take the dank out of the baggie.
Let's go have fun.
to the face whenever I can. Don't need no crutch, I'm so keyed up till the joint be burning my hand. Next time I roll it in a hamper to burn slow, so the ashes won't be burning in my hand, bruh. Hoogies get hit, but they know they gotta pitch and bend. I roll a joint that's longer than your extension, cause I'll be damned if you get high off me for free. Hell no, you better bring your own slip, cheap. What's up, don't babysit that? Better pass the joint. Stop hitting cause you know you got asthma. Crack the 40 open, homie, and guzzle it, cause I know the weed in my system is getting lonely. I gotta take a whiz test to my P.O. I know I feel cause I done smoked major weed, bro. And every time we with Chris, that fool rolling up a fatty. But the Tangeray straight had me. Man, stop at the light, man. My yesterday thing got me hung off the night train. You fade, I fake, so let's head to the east. Hit the stroll to 90 so we can roll big hashish. I wish I could fade the 8, but I'm no budget. Still rolling the 2 though, cut the same old bucket. Foggy window, soggy endo. I'm in the land getting smoke with my kinfolk.
Up in smoke, yuck, I spray you, lay it down. Up in the OAK, the town. Homies don't play around, we down to blaze a pound. Then ease up, speed up through the ESO. Drink the VSOP up with the lemon squeeze up. And everybody's roller, I'm the roller. That's quick to fold a blunt out of a bunch of sticky doja. Hold up, suck up my weed, it's all you do, kicking feet. Cause we're IBs, we need tap like the foo-foo.
Jane, she never complains when I hit Mary with that flame. I light up the cherry. She's so good to me. When I pack a fresh bowl, I clean the screen. Don't get me stirred up the smoke through the bubbling water's making it pure. So I got to take my hit and hold it just like charm. I get the bowl and I reload it. Get my 4-footer and bring it on as I take hits from the bomb.
Reefers.
time of war. I smoked 2 joints before I smoked 2 joints, and then I smoked 2 more. But then one day I met a man who came to me and said, hard work good and hard work fine, but first take care of head. Do it, baby. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. She makes me feel alright. She makes my heart sing. And when I'm feeling low, she comes as no surprise. Turns me on with her love. Takes me to
who be thinking we soft, we don't play. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hold up. Hey, for my niggas who be thinking we soft, we don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up. Hey, for my niggas who be acting too bold, take a seat. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Smoke every day. Hey, for my niggas who be thinking we soft, we don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up. Hey, for my niggas who be acting too bold, take a seat. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Smoke every day. Hey, smoke every day. Hey. Way for my niggas who be thinking we soft, we don't play. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hold up. Hey, for my niggas who be thinking we soft, we don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up. Hey, for my niggas who be acting too bold, take a seat. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Smoke every day. Hey, for my niggas who be thinking we soft, we don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up. Hey, for my niggas who be acting too bold, take a seat. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Smoke every day.
Have you ever met that funny reaper man? Have you ever met that funny reaper man? Oh, he traded dimes for nickels and he called watermelon pickles. Yeah, I'm talking about the reaper man. Ever meet that little old reaper man? Did you ever meet that little old reaper man? He takes a sudden mania and wants to give you Pennsylvania. I'm still talking about the reaper man.
Day and night, I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind. I look for peace, but see I don't attain what I need for keeps this silly game we play. Now look at this, madness, the magnet keeps attracting me. I try to run, but see I'm not that fast. I think I'm first, but surely finish last. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, day and night. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. on the move, can't seem to shake the shade. Within his dreams, he sees the life he made. The pain is deep. A silent sleeper, you won't hear a beep beep. The girl he wants don't seem to want him to. It seems the feelings that she had her through. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night.
Finally the herbs come around. Me I quit when me I look for me get it by the pound, yeah. Sweet sensei I come around. Me I take a little jar and pass it around. So finally the herbs come around. The I quit when man I look for me stock it by the pound, yeah. When Babylon I come around, ask them where them I go search for. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race.
Your mama, your daddy, your sister's a hoe. 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 La da 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 da. I wasn't gonna run from the cops, but I was high. I'm serious, man. I was gonna pull right over and stop, but I was high. La da da. Now I'm a paraplegic, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 da. I was gonna make love to you, but then I got high. I'm serious. I was gonna question you too, but then I got high. Now I'm and I know why. Yeah, because I got high. Keep going. Because I got high. Hey, do that over, because man. I got high. Come on, man. Come on. Go. I messed up my entire life because I got high. I lost my kids and wife because I got high. Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Now I'm sleeping on the sidewalk and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 da. I'ma stop singing this song because I'm high. Present tense.
All right, everybody.
I'm singing this whole thing wrong because I'm high. Bring it back. And if I don't sell one copy, I don't know why. Why, man? Yeah, hey, cause I'm high. Cause I'm high. Cause I'm high.
Very nice. Nice. Woo! That's Joel. That's home cooking. Home cooking. Check him out anywhere you see local DJs playing around Winnipeg. Only the good ones. And also check out the Bring Your Love Festival every summer. I hope it's happening this year. If you can get a chance, it's the first time I ever went to a music festival. Check it out. Yeah, awesome. Happy birthday, brother. Okay. We're just gonna close that. Sorry, give me 1 second here. Okay, so now that I'm back, I am gonna bring on our last performer. Awesome guy. Look, we're gonna bring on Sly Skeeta from Avid Production. These guys, DJs, have been helping me out all day. They're awesome guys. Check them out. Social media. Here they come. You're on the call now. Your mic might be muted, but that's okay. You can easily just, unmute it and you're good to go. So thank you, Sly Skeeta, for being here. I very much appreciate it. And yeah, give her. Still can't hear you yet.
There we go. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, that's all good.
Yeah. It's not my first rodeo, but a little rough on the edges. How are you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How you doing? Thank you for joining.
Happy 420 all day, we repping. This is our day.
All day, man. I think it's we're just hitting up almost 420 on the East Coast or West Coast. Sorry, out in BC. So they're gonna be joining. They're gonna be celebrating 420 right in the middle of your set, bro. So give her.
Right. I just want to also just let you know I'm nominated for an award for a Breakthrough Artist of the Year at the Indigenous Hip Hop Awards. So make sure and vote for your boy Sly Skeeta. Represent Winnipeg across the world. This is international. So make sure and vote. I'll post a link to you in a bit. But the voting goes on to the end of this month, April 30th. So make sure you vote for SLY SKEETA, representing Avid Pro Productions 204.
Yo, I did not know that, man. Big up, man. Woo! Everybody out there, go and vote, man. I'm sure you'll send me a link.
Yes, I'll definitely send you a link.
He'll send me a link. Go vote. Everybody, go vote. That is awesome, man. I hope you win, bro. I hope you win, bro.
I'm putting on for Winnipeg, man. You know, this isn't just something that's in North America. This is the Pacific Island, the indigenous people of Australia. You know, anybody's that's part of this event is international. You've even got some really big names that are part of it, like Chino XL, Master Ace, Blase, Pete Rock, Redman's dropping an intro to the award show. It's going to be over. So it's on May 20th. So yeah, it's going down, brother. So make sure you guys vote.
That's sick. Thank you for that's an awesome. Yeah, everybody go vote. They'll send me the link. I'll share it on all my pages. Go check it out. Sly Skeeter. I hope you win, bro. Take it away.
Thanks, brother. Respect.
Respect, bro.
Thanks, man. Yeah, and just want to say thanks for everybody tuning in. And you know, we're doing this all for the love of 420. You know, we're all saying that you know, even though it's legalized, we want to make sure it's safe. Nobody's going to the ledge today, and you know what I mean. Let's just make sure that we're enjoying it and as much as we can during these crazy times. But you know, music is what's bringing us together, and comedy. So big shout out to everybody a part of this event. I had some pretty good jokes that I was tuning in every now and then while I was getting my set ready. So a big shouts out to everybody a part of this event, and you know, let's make it bigger next year. You know, let's keep, you know, lots more things coming up. So it's always important to network and stay connected.
Right on, bro. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And so I just wanted to say that you know, I'm just in the confines of my my place, my apartment. So you know, I'm actually in my daughter's room, and she's only 7 months. She's just almost 7 months, 6 months and a half right now, and you know, I'm just doing this for the love, to show support to everybody, to check out my music. Make sure you look at me on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and just make sure that you know, you show your support for local talent, man. Because you know, Winnipeg's got talent here. We need the connections, we need the networks to be doing stuff, you know. So I'm gonna get into it though, and let's get her going here, and a little something for y'all. We're gonna get this party started for all my tokers and smokers. Hey, big shout out to Abbott Pro Productions, all the DJs and selectors. But it's your boy Sly, the MC, and we're gonna do it for y'all tonight. Hey, shout out to boy Steve. You gotta have people calling you Steve-O. I'm sure plenty of people will be calling you Steve-O.
Yeah.
You know it. So now we're gonna get to some stoner anthems right here, since it is 420. If y'all ready. Yeah. It's your boy Sly. Winnipeg, stand up. All across the nation. You know what you do when you got a nice bag of that Crowner. But we break it up, then roll it up, blaze it up, then choke it up. Inhale, exhale. Come on, y'all, let's get hot. Streets ain't gonna be saying no, it's us. Make shit, but the streets gotta go with nuts. Front to back and side to side. Come on, y'all, let's get wow. Break it up, then roll it up, blaze it up, then choke it up. Inhale, exhale. Come on, y'all, let's get hot. Streets ain't gonna be saying no, it's us. Make shit, but the streets gotta go with nuts. From front to back and side to side. I say, ooh wee. I'm thinking about that cheese, chop it down when I found them cheese to heat that sound, gonna pound them beats, straight sick on the melodies. And that Nietzsche named Sly, cause we came to get you high, throw them things up in the sky, but I ain't gonna lie. This purple haze got me lifted when I blaze, I'm addicted, all it takes is a minute. When I get up in it, gotta pump up fast like a pump with gas. I'm so glad that I brought some hash, that's what house wanna have a blast. It's gonna bump your wax, because the track, he's hypnotic, got you whacking neurotic, blowing back on my chronic, and my raps are vomit. It's always sick when I spit that shit. I'm focused when I hit that spit. So now you know it is what it is. I'm doing this for my weed heads who are losing it because they need it. So I'm putting it out with no secret. Think I'm full of it, but they believe it. This anthem's gonna make a move, grooving you. Which croonie, don't even matter who's coming through. If you got the rolling papers, and you know what to do. Break it up, then roll it up, raise it up, then choke it up. Inhale, exhale. Come on, y'all, let's get hot. Straight chicken on the beat, say no, it's us. Make shit, but this bitch gotta go with nuts. Front to back and side to side. Come on, y'all, let's get wow. Break it up, then roll it up, raise it up, choke it up. Inhale, exhale. Come on, y'all, let's get hot. Straight chicken on the beat, say no, it's us. Make shit, but this bitch gotta go with nuts. Front to back and side to side. Now that the week was going around, there's just no need to be slowing it down, and I'm blowing it out. I'm looking like Puff the Mag Dragon. No, got enough to keep on ragging, and keep on bagging up till I fill up the Ziploc. Got a little pop spot hanging out on the block, cause I don't want to get popped, but I don't show up if I know the name. I just relax and post clear. I've been told I'm looking like I'm all paranoid, beefing up that fatty like steroids. Don't you dare avoid the blunt was burning, and we're chasing his where that's turning. That's what I spend with all my earnings. So this is what I call that higher learning. Take it to the head, take it to the head. Go show my eyes, and making them red. Always got to keep on slanging that bread. If it was a roster, be shaking them dread. So give it a like, don't give it a pipe, don't give it a bong. It ain't what I like. Needs that ganja twisted up. All my peeps get lifted up, lifting up. So if you want to be a hater, keep them puffing like you need an inhaler. Stay in the flow like a be a sailor. Listen to Bob Marley and the Wailers. But now when I might slide to the skeeter, double SM coming out your speakers. And everybody out your speakers. If you don't know now, I'm gonna teach you. Break it up, and roll it up, raise it up, then choke it up. Inhale, exhale. Come on, y'all, let's get high. Shit's gonna be thing over us. Make shit this week gotta go with nuts. Front to back and side to side. Come on, y'all, let's get wild.
Nice. That was fast, man.
420 anthem right there.
That was
sick. Montreal. Big shout out to my producer on that one, Straight Sick Melodies out of Montreal. I was holding it down with my brother from another mother. We've been making music. Now we're getting noticed by it, so it's about time, you know. Put in a lot of hard work, and that's what it's all about. And if you ever know, back in the day, we used to have a thing called a radio station called Streets FM, and so I was able to get my start by having my music played on local radio hip hop station. So it's pretty dope. Too bad we don't have a hip hop station anymore, but you know that's hopefully without change in the future we can get something going. 420 FM. I'm sure you'd be down for that.
Yeah, no, I totally would be, man. Sorry, I've been keeping myself muted, but yeah, totally. 420 FM. I remember Streets, man. That's sick, bro. A good idea.
Hells yeah. So we're gonna make that happen, man. You never know. There's a lot of talent, and there's a lot of people who want to get their music out now more than ever. This is the time if you want to make something of yourself. Follow your passions, yo. Do what you want. So we're gonna get into the next track. This one's a little bit more personal, but that's dope because that's the most kind of music is the most impersonation. You leave that impression on people and they'll never forget you.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. We got the volume here. Rest in peace to Big Pun. Yo. I want to be known for spitting rhymes about what persevere through all the hard times that were so severe. Trying to earn my respect through my foes and peers. Got the skills you expect with the flow you hear. Whether it's on the radio or I'm ripping on stage, my lyrics always hit you just like a 12 gauge. Or like a tech now, cause my music is strange. That's what happens when your life's deranged. Went from living in a broken home to just foster homes, getting kicked out on my own, so I was feeling all alone. The streets is where I roam like a rolling stone. That's what puts me in the zone when I'm on the microphone. Either people can relate or just show me hate. It doesn't make or break me or choose my fate. Till the last breath I take with these walls to illustrate. I'll never hesitate to be known for something great. Let's go. Get your hands in the air. Wave them around like you just don't care. Come on. Get them up, y'all. Get them up, y'all. Verse 2. I want to be known before I'm homeless, but not feeling hopeless. Once you hear I'm ferocious, you'll see that I'm focused. Seen through anything, through trials and tribulations, so many fake friends and denial and manipulation. That's what happens when you roll with the wrong crowd. The greed takes over and the truth is what's gone now. No options if you struggle in the concrete jungle, then you're busted trying to transfer the end of the trouble. Getting popped from the cops, taken away from the block. In shock as I got knocked, the beat and locked up. I was in and out of jail, writing lyrics in my cell. Parents came to visit, but they wouldn't post my bail. They wanted me to learn my lesson without a question. Through all the stress, and it was manifesting. Come on. All my people jammed up. Let's get free. Don't just legalize, but decriminalize. Word up. All my people. Get your smoke on. I wanna be known before I'm dead. I'm just looking ahead. This is more than breaking bread or trying to get fed. Always had the street cred, that's how I was bred. But I'm hoping instead to get something from what I said. No, all its fairness. I was living so careless. No, all I wanna do is spread awareness. What my deepest thoughts is how I prepare this. Showing you a fair risk, but still being fearless. Now we'll take it to the grave with everything that I gave, with every lyric I've saved, so everyone can be brave. Simple what I believe in, until I stop breathing, until you believe in the facts you see it. But do it all alone, like a king on his throne. I will always be known on the microphone. That's what I own, through every obstacle thrown, until my skull and bones are under my tombstone. 420 heads, get 'em up, get 'em up. Put your blunts in the air. Woo, woo. All my stoners, put it in the bowl, light it up, inhale, exhale. Put it in a bowl, light it up, inhale, exhale, come on. Put it in a bowl, light it up, inhale, exhale. Come on, just put it in the bowl, light it up, inhale, exhale, yeah. Oh yeah.
That was sick, bro. I like that one.
Yeah, bro.
I really like that one, bro. I feel like you said that was personal. I feel like I can relate to some of those lyrics, bro, for real.
Respect, my G, and that's what it's all about, man. You know, man, you got to spit music that everybody can relate to. You know, all the things that we go through in life, experiences. You know, we're supposed to fail. We're supposed to learn from our mistakes. You know, we fuck up, but that doesn't can't be judging us, you know, on our past. You know, it's what we make of ourselves right now. It's what we're doing today, what we're doing tomorrow. So, you know, that's what it's all about, sharing that love.
Fuck, man. Like wise words, bro. Wise words, man.
Respect. Let's get it, man. Let's get into the next joint.
Sweet.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to vote during the boys. Slap Skeeter. Let's go. I'ma leave it terrorized, terrorized, it's a paradise. Take a chance with a paradise. Better roll it like just sicker than Dolomite. I control the mic and let it off. Like I'm throwing tight, that's what I carry. The knowledge of a library, my motto to live and die in the prairie. I'm a raging bull like De Niro. One more time, that can never say never let the bone marrow. Drop it like combustible, talking half the other clips. Through all your eating up like lunchable. I punctuate every word I pronunciate, never fluctuate. I'm the MC that you love to hate. The bonesy only does not following, don't be posing as the homie when you're softer than reggaeton. These suckers ain't shit, they give my patience, so you get wasted. Now you need a first aid kit. Who's your daddy? Verse 2. You won't see me confused. I ain't easily confused with competition. I feed them seeds the fruit. Microphone activated, leaving heads captivated. But if they do face a leave decapitated, stretched out more than a limousine, burning like frickers. You know that's what I'll keep cuisine. I'm a chef, like general. I'll be the general. Getting what I see sounds terrible. Get the 21 gun salute. Funny the truth. You ain't speaking the truth. Now you do it too. Burn up in the gas. With every word from the savage. Now you're gonna learn this ain't your average. Cause my skills are invented. Once I'm back in it. That's a cyber. When it's all activity. When it's all dead, it's done. When you're dead in the mud. I'm the cypher. That's second to none. Who's your daddy? Okay, it's the end of the line, end of the game. I got a lyrical thoughts and I'm sending you flame. Stop pretending that your game is better than mine and setting your rhymes. You sound like Kevin Federline, I'm setting your mind. So I'm offending your brain. Making nervous all purpose is the ending of your pain. But then you refrain from getting the mind, I'm taking your shot. Cause you sound fake all the time. And it's making this a conversation on that time. It's soon like I was born like I was dating a mom. So I stay on the grind, but I ain't spraying the knot. When I'm coming at these rappers, I'll be trained to die. Saying that I was the one that attempted to be expected to attempt to pay. Don't attempt to be brave, cause you ain't that brave. To attack the maniac, my brain is the same. Who's your daddy? 420. Blaze it up. What? Go Jets. Go Jets go. The boy 204. Avid Pro. You know how we go. But boy Steven, now you know. We let the hydro grow. Papa one more. 1 to the 2, 3 to the 4. Here we go to a vote. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo, I like that one, bro.
Booyah. Nothing but love. Thanks, brother. Thanks for having me. Hopefully I'm making some new fans and letting them know that they should be voting for your boy Sly Skeeta for Breakthrough Artist of the Year category at the International Indigenous Hip Hop Awards. I'm making new fans. That's what we do.
No, that's it, man. This is the whole point, bro. Sick. So proud.
Well, thanks for having me, man. It's been nothing but fun, and enjoying myself. And we'll definitely have to do this again. Get my boys in. We're bringing the heat.
Yeah.
So now that I've been talking about some real shit, I also want to continue on and just do a real quick shout out to some people that are listening in right now. I'm an advocate for missing and murdered Indigenous women and children. It's a real big issue in this city, across the nation. We're losing our young Native sisters, our aunties, our cousins, our nieces, and it's just sad to me. You know what I mean? I came to the aid of a woman. Her niece was named Jana Williams, and she was in her late 20s, and they, sad, sorry to say, but she was pregnant, and she was found murdered, and her body parts found in a suitcase by the river. So that was about a month and a half ago, and I was at the vigil, So rest in peace to Jana Williams and her unborn child, because it just hurts, and it's just like, I just want to do this song in tribute to them. And I always do this song whenever I'm at vigils or, being an advocate and helping these families heal, because this has got to change. We need to stop. Not even just women. There's been men. There was a man who was found, his body parts were found in a recycling bin in the North End, like a few days just after that. So we need to wake up. And I know we're having the music can make people dance and make people have fun, but music can also be powerful, and you can make a message and send it across to everybody. So I'm gonna do this song for y'all.
Amen.
Rest in peace, to our young sisters, all brothers that are passed away. No. Every day another child goes at my age. It's so far away that they lost the way. If it's because of kidnappers and they all gotta pay, how did Central Park become the wrong place to play? The only thing to do is have to stay more than pray, because it ain't okay to have a children led astray to the day their bodies get found, rotten and decayed. Now who's gonna tell the parents to Jen McKay? But if it was your own child that you thought was near, took your eyes off them until they disappear, trying to call the police while your heart pumps fear. Ain't nobody there to console you while you share cheese. This ain't something new that I'm telling you is. Kids being abducted has been going on for years. I'm just giving you the facts that you need to hear. So everybody gotta listen till the message is clear. We keep missing all the children that are missing. Wishing they were living so we can be forgiven of this tragedy that's affecting our families. We gotta come together and build the strategy. We on a mission to find all the women that are missing. Never giving up hope, that's the only way we every now we gotta come together and shine a light until it's so bright that the missing are in sight. If we are willing to fight for what is right, then we might be able to make our families reunite. Can you feel a mother's pain when a daughter is gone? She knows it ain't her fault, but she knows that it's wrong. Cause this empty feeling inside is so strong. Going through a depression, needing easy being calm. Tell me what's the solution that we should be using when a woman get lured into prostitution? Drugs and alcohol ain't what she be choosing. Just like Aaliyah said, we need a resolution. I'm here to tell you, this ain't a mission impossible. We gotta come together just to find who's responsible for these unsolved crimes that are intolerable. Now we gotta do the only thing that is honorable. Keep missing all the children that are missing. Wishing they were living so we can be forgiven of this tragedy that's affecting our families. We gotta come together and build a strategy. We on a mission to find all the women that are missing. Never giving up hope, that's the only way we cope. Y'all, and I just want to do that last hook real quick for y'all. And can you clap for me? I need everybody to clap for me. Clap, clap, Clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Clap, 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 clap. Check it out, y'all. We keep missing all the children that are missing, wishing they were living so we can be forgiven of this tragedy that's affecting our families. We got to come together and build a strategy. We on a mission to find all the women that are missing, never giving up hope. That's the only way we cope. That's the only way we cope. One more time, we keep missing all the children that are missing, wishing they were living so we can be forgiven of this tragedy that's affecting our families. We got to come together and build a strategy. We on a mission to find all the women that are missing, never giving up hope. That's the only way we cope. Yeah, that's the only way we cope. Rest in peace to all of our beautiful sisters, all of our young brothers that are gone, kidnapped or murdered. Found. Hopefully we'll find all of them that are missing, but if we can, we're gonna keep looking every day. You have no idea how much support there is, but we need your help out there as well. Just pass that along, that message, y'all. Much love.
Right. Well, I wasn't expecting to tear up a little bit today, bro, but that was some sick lyrics, bro. I'm anybody who knows me knows I'm a kind of an emotional dude. I got kids, I've cried on TV a couple of times, and that was those lyrics were solid, bro. Good message. It's a sad message, but it is a good message the way you convey it, bro. So thank you for recognizing and the way you can create awareness with such good music. Yeah, bro. So much respect.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just get in tune, man, because I'm a voice of the people, man. It's all about standing up for your community and making a change. Don't put a blind eye to these issues that happen right in our own backyard. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be someone that's related to you, man. You could just be, contributing. It takes a village. You know what I mean? And I'm a parent too, so I think about my kids when they grow up and they become teenagers, what could happen to them? Are they going to deal with the same issues? And it's like, we need to tell the government, we need to tell the police, we need to tell the communities, to everybody, just get together and put bullshit to the side. There's bigger issues that we need to focus on. You know what I mean? Like, it's I'm not all into the political stuff, but I'll talk about how it affects our community. You know what I mean? That's most important.
Fuck, so much respect, bro. So much.
You're welcome. How we doing for time, man? How we doing for time? I got a couple minutes left.
Dude, this is all you right now.
Right.
This is all you, man. You are more than welcome to just keep rocking it.
All right. We're gonna do it up then. So basically, I'm gonna do my track here. This one it's a remix, but we're gonna feel it. We're gonna talk about life in the city. They call us the murder cap. There's more than just that. Let's go. Saturate no ghettos up in Canada. What the fuck you think? That is rappers all whack and we all just amateur? Well, fuck what you think. Cause I'm here in your ear, gonna put you on game, so get fuck in the tank. When I'm near a site, you wouldn't wanna bang. What the fuck you think? That there ain't no projects up in Canada? What the fuck you think? That is empty, all whack and we all just amateurs? Well, fuck what you think. Cause I'm in the place, I'm gonna spray like me, so get fuck in the tank. When I'm in the place, y'all gotta keep up the pace. But at the hop, I'll let you know where it's hot. Like a compass up and it's on top, that's a national. So I gotta represent to show and prove it. Want the evidence? I'm not a statistic. It's ballistic. Breaking out suckers like acting snitches. No, they ain't never gonna get on my level. That's why I really wanna make you tremble. Cause I got the skills and you not for real. I leave you overdose like cotton pills. But I got the mic then Robert Steele. So I don't got time to stop and chill. Gotta stay on the ground when they stay in my mind. But I ain't gotta go start spraying and I come through weapons. I carry all kinds. But I used to break down these stereotypes. What the fuck you think? That there ain't no ghettos up in Canada? What the fuck you think? That us rappers all whack and we all just amateurs? Well, fuck what you think. Cause I'm in your ear, gonna put you on game, so damn fucking the tank. When I'm near a striker, you wouldn't wanna bang. What the fuck you think? That there ain't no projects up in Canada? What the fuck you think? That is MC so whack and we all just amateurs? Well, fuck what you think. Cause I'm here in the place, gonna treat like me, so get bucked in the tank. When I'm in the place, y'all gotta keep up the pace. We ain't going nowhere, cause it's our time, man. We don't care about haters, we'll get our shine. So this is for my Northsiders, all my Canadian riders. We can't be stopped. We repping the block, just follow the map. The end is on top. First it came from the east, then it was the west, and it was the south. But the north is the best. North City where it all happened, and the west coast started the gangster rapping. Down south is where they keep it dirty. North is natural, they get herpes. Y'all gotta stop thinking we Eskimos. Look up to the end, we Eskimo. Do the same thing, got thugs to gang bang. Plays in the court that pop the champagne. So forget the ballers, you let the ching hang. You know what? Shock, so let's do the same thing. Trying on my money, so we get that dough. For my homies, and we hit that joke. Not only am I here to kick that flow, I'm cussing up funny like tic-tac-toe. That y'all know you can hate on me. Doing this all the make believe. That's a real head. You ain't gon' live cause they know they're ready if they shit late. Sample six sound with a mic in my head. Customation in my rhymes are demand. That's the truth for my peeps in Canada. I showed the proof that I ain't no amateur. What the fuck you think? That there ain't no ghettos up in Canada. What the fuck you think? Savage rappers all whack on me, y'all just amateurs. What the fuck you think? Cause I'm here in your ear, rap, but you won't think so. Get fucking the thing. When I'm near a cycle, you know you wouldn't wanna bang. What the fuck you think? That there ain't no projects up in Canada. What the fuck you think? That there ain't no MCs up in Canada. Well, fuck what you think. Cause I'm here in the place that put you on game, so get fucking the thing. When I'm in the place, I gotta keep the pace. We ain't going nowhere, cause it's our time, man. We don't care about haters, we'll get our shine. So this is for my Northsiders or my Canadian riders. We can't stop. Step in the black, just follow the map. The end is on top. Stop thinking in Canada. It's so good, like there ain't no poverty up in the hood. Everybody trying to hustle just like they should. So what the fuck do we have to live misunderstood? Culture, heard of that on the concrete where I learn to rap. The serving crack and the girls are strapped that you know while we the murder cap. All goes down at the showdown. Can't get the lamp. It's not profound. Gonna take you wonder. I came from the gutter. On the microphone, there ain't no other who reps the national, make it move back and forth. Haters, I see, better be backing off. I'm repping a true, more stronger. If you put the country in the map, it's gonna be me. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I was whistling and I was like talking, and then I realized I was muted.
You were the master of the mute button.
Dude, it's the life story of a blind guy trying to run an event.
All good, man. I feels you. I get feels you. Big love, man, for having me. Don't forget again, all the followers, please just, it only takes a few seconds. You just go to Indigenous Hip Hop Music's website and just go look for that Breakthrough Artist of the Year category. You'll see my name, Sly Skeeta, for my single Get Hot, which is actually produced by Juno Award-winning artist Two Root out of Toronto. So yeah, make sure and vote for that. And because the voting's ending in 10 days. And the show is May 20th. I've got a live performance. The virtual, it's going to be virtual. So yeah, I'm just excited just to be part of it. And you know, the voting is a great way to reconnect with my fans. So shout out to all my family and friends and all my real fans out there that are supporting me over the years. I've opened up for some of the biggest artists in Winnipeg. I've opened up for Akon. I've opened up for Riff Rap. I opened up for Mocha Only on 420 a few years back. I've opened up for Paul Wall, Little Scrappy, you name it, all kinds of artists, man. Beat Nuts, Alcoholics. Yeah, damn, exactly. So, you know, just showing love to the city that we're born and raised, and just really happy about this opportunity because not too many opportunities like this happen. You know, I represent my African nationality as well as my Indigenous. So when, you know, when there happens to be an Indigenous Hip Hop Awards, I had to be definitely a part of that. So yeah, I'm really glad. And
that's amazing.
And, yeah. And I can't wait to, you know, to make sure and release new music. I got lots of new stuff coming on the way. If you want to find me, I'm on Spotify. You want to check out my music videos, go to YouTube, check out my SoundCloud, check me out. I'm on all platforms. So, you know, make sure if you got Apple, iTunes, Spotify, add me to your playlist, your boy Sly Skeeta.
Yo, sick. Man.
So I got one more for you. I got one more. And did you like the first song that I did that was
yeah, I like that fast pacedness, that like super fast bars. That was nice.
Yeah. So I've got the remix to that. Ooh. And I'm gonna bump that as my last track for y'all. So they thank you so much, 420 Winnipeg. I'm a cannabis consumer. I'm all about smoking. It gives me that creativity. You know, I'm pretty baked right now, but you know, high life. But just want to say, you know what I mean. Even though marijuana is legalized, you know, we want to decriminalize, and we've got to make sure that the people that are in there for being locked up for marijuana charges should be thrown out the fucking window, right? So yeah, you know, the fight's not over, and just be someone that's also not just thinking about, you know, marijuana as well. Think about other rights that are being taken away from us as people, right? You know, there's so many issues that affect us more than just that, but you know, that's a start to get your foot in the door to making a change. You know, being an activist, being someone who stands up, speaks your mind, because you know, if you're just somebody who's following everything and pretending that you're going to be quiet about the issues that affect people, then you know, it's just not way to live your life. You got to speak up. We have voices. We have our freedoms, and they're being taken away from us little bit by little bit. But you know what I mean? It's up to us to make a change and stand up and use it correctly.
100%, bro. 100%. Could not agree.
You know what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, well, here's the deal, man. You make a very great point, and I'm 100% so glad to have you on board. And you know, everything we've been building up with legalization leads to next year's 420 in person. You know, God forbid another pandemic. And I would love to have you at the Ledge, on stage, at the first real cannabis festival the city's ever seen. So it'll be dope.
You got it, brother. That's why I was pushing for this, man. I want, it's all about networking. You network to get work. So I had
nice, bro.
that's how we do it. All right. So, and once again, big shout out to Avapro Productions 204 for putting me on. We do a lot of drum and bass. We're in the electronic scene, so we're doing drum and bass. I'm a drum and bass MC and jungle. So, we bring the vibes to not just the hip hop scene, but also the electronic scene, So I just always want to make sure and show love to my peoples because, I'm nothing without them.
100%.
So let's get to it. Happy 420 to all my smokers and tokers and jokers. We're gonna end it off for y'all. I'm thinking about that cheese, chop it down when I found them cheese. You hear that sound, get a pound of beats, straight sick on the melodies. And their homie named Sly, cause we came to get you hot. Throw them things up in the sky, but I ain't gonna lie. This purple haze got me lifted when I blaze. I'm addicted, all it takes is a minute. When I get up in it, gonna pump up past the pump with gas. I'm so bad that I brought some hash. That's what helps when I have a blast. It's gonna bump your ass because the track is hypnotic. Got you acting neurotic, flowing back on my chronic. And my raps are vomit. It's so sick when I spit that shit. I'm focused when I hit that flip. So now you know it is what it is. I'm doing this for my weed head. Super losing it cause they need it. So I'm putting it out with no secret. Think I'm fooling around, but I believe it. This anthem's gonna make you move and groove. And you switch your crew when it don't even matter who's coming through. You got to roll the papers and you know what to do. Break it up, then roll it up, blaze it up, then choke it up. Inhale, exhale. Come on, y'all, let's get high. Straight sick on the beat, say no, it's us. Make shit for the streets, gotta go up. Front to back and side to side. Come on, y'all, let's get wow. Break it up, then roll it up, blaze it up, then choke it up. Inhale, exhale. Come on, y'all, let's get high. Straight sick on the beat, say no, it's us. Shit for the streets, gotta go nuts. Front to back and side to side. Come on, y'all, let's get wow. Wow, 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 let's get high, 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 let's get wow, 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 let's get high, high, high. Now that those was going around, there's just no need to be slowing it down, and I'm blowing it out. Looking like puppet magic dragging, you know I got enough to keep on bragging and to keep on bagging up till I fill up the Ziploc. Gotta look at the cops while I'm hanging out on the block, cause I don't want to get popped, but I don't show fear if I know the near. I just relax and coast clear. I've been told I'm weird, looking like I'm all paranoid, keeping up that fatty like Derek Royce. But you dare avoid the blunt was burning. Imitation is where it's turning. That's what I spend all my earnings. So this is what I call that higher learning. Take it to the head, take it to the head. Push on my eyes, be making them red. Always gotta keep on slinging that bread. If I was a rock, I'd be shaking them dread. So give me the light, don't give me the pipe, don't give me the bong. It ain't what I like. Needs that ganja twisted up, with all my peeps getting lifted up. You can lick the nuts if you want to be a hater. Keep puffing like a needed inhaler. Stay on the floor like a sailor. Listening to Bob Marley and the Wailers. But now when I'm like, slide to the speaker. WSM coming out your speakers. Everybody out your sneaks. So if you don't know now, we're going to teach you. Break it up, then roll it up, blaze it up, then choke it up, blaze it up. Man, that peg, let's get high. Straight sick on the beat, say no, it's us. Make shit for the streets, gotta go with nuts. Front to back and side to side. Come on, y'all, let's get wow. Break it up, then roll it up, blaze it up, then choke it up. Inhale, exhale. When the peg, let's get high. Straight sick on the beat, say no, it's us. Make shit for the streets, gotta go with nuts. Front to back and side to side. Come on, y'all, let's get wow, 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 wow. Let's get wow, ha, ha. Steven gets wow, wow. Wow, your boy flies. Ha, 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 ha.
Nice. Nice. I really like that one, man. That inhale. Love it, man. Love it.
Love it. Bless up, my brother.
Cool, bro. Cool. Thank you for being here, man. really
Oh, I had a
good.
blast, man.
Dude,
You know what I
dude.
mean? Sometimes you just got to prove yourself, right? You got to lose yourself in the moment. You want it.
Oh,
Miles
nice.
Steady.
Nice. No. I mean, like, you know, you reference it. You even joked on it. You know, network to get work, right? It's amazing the people you meet and you know the passions that you come across, and you exemplify Winnipeg through and through, bro. Like hardcore, man. I love it. And you bring a message too. That's not just, hey, get high. Like that's sick, bro. Like, I mean, I'm serious, man. Like, we need to connect, man. I would love to help you. You help me. We'll make this city better, bro.
Thank you, man. That's what I'm all about, man. You know what I mean? That was the first thing I wanted to do. As soon as I heard this event came on, I wanted to make sure, you know, I'm not connected with any dispensaries or anybody in particular. So it's just like, I know that I want to be. You know, I got a lot to offer. And you know, being a local musician, you know, you gotta support local businesses. So you know, I'm stepping up to the plate. So that's what it's all about, right? We're here for a reason. So,
dude,
you know,
I am 100% the best person to connect you to all those people. So we will totally chat, bro. I love it already, man.
Chit.
Yeah, right? Okay. Slide ski to everybody. Make sure you vote. Okay. Sorry, you want to give that link again?
Yeah. So here's the picture. Got the QR thing.
QR code. Boom. Okay.
So it's you can see it's www.indigenoushiphopawards.com/vote. That's what it is. Yeah.
Sick.
So you'll just look for the breakthrough artist category. And there's some big names. You know, there's like Hellenbach, there's like Snotty Nose Res Kids. There's some really big names that are really part of the song. I'm just really honored and blessed to be around, you know, rubbing shoulders with some of the biggest names in Indigenous hip hop. Jesus, big shout out to Dre, Jesus. You know, big shout out to everybody that's a part of. We even have like Inuit hip hop. You know what I mean? Like there's just So there's just like really dope stuff. We got the females, the female Indigenous MCs that are out coming up, man. They're just on that grind. It's just beautiful to see. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we're out here. You know, we've definitely been here. And it's a time to come for us to, you know, come to fruition and just show everybody that the talent that's, you know, in this place, you know, there's a lot of people who don't get to these opportunities, or they give up on their dreams, or, you know, they're like, you know, I'm just going to stay home and watch 3 seasons of this show and not put that effort towards recording. You know, I'm in my studio right now, and, you know, I'm making it work. You know what I mean? I got my 2 kids, I got my babies to take care of. I got my day job. I gotta work, do my music, but I'm not making any excuses. No one should anybody do that unless you're ready to give in. And if you give in, then you're gonna live with nothing but regret. So keep those passions alive.
Well said, brother. Well said.
Boy, son. You know it, G.
No, like for real, man. I mean, you know, I don't want to wax the struggle, but for real, like, I mean, damn, like, I mean, I could have said something. I could have had a rebuttal here, but I'm like, no, you said it. You basically, I mean, I got 2 kids, you know, like, I mean, like everything, man. I'm just like, no, we're good.
No, there's just balance. You just need balance. Balance, you got balance everything. You know, make time for the kids, make time for the fam jam, make time for your lady. You know, I mean, I just took out my wifey. We booked the Mariachi Hotel last Saturday. Expensive as fuck. But, you know, you do that for the love of your life, the woman who brought your kids to life, you know, the one that you're being faithful to, and she's being faithful back to you. You know what I mean? In this day and age, nobody is faithful. Nobody wants to be, you know, the guy that just doesn't want to mess around, or the woman. It goes both ways. You know what I mean? But
no, fair enough.
That's a whole other conversation. All I'm saying is that if you're with your partner, love them as much as you can, or you shouldn't be in that relationship, right? You got to give your best. Do your own.
100%, bro. Okay, Sly Skeeta, thank you so, like, I'm gonna text you later, bro, and we're gonna chat, all right?
All right, sounds good, brother.
Okay, homie, like, for real.
Peace, much love. Happy 420. I hope y'all enjoy it and keep smoking. And, you know, stay in contact with Sly. Find Sly Skeeta online, I promise. we'll stay connected, and I got lots more new music, more stuff on the way.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Peace out, Joe.
Take care, bro.
You too, man. Peace out.
Thank you, man. Slosky to everybody. Oh man. Okay. Wow. Wow. You see that light coming in on me? Do you see that? Do you see this shadow, this beam I'm being basked in? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I just have like weed plants just kind of like kicking around. Oh shit, this one's bending over. Oh my god. It's so fucking heavy. Oh, I got weed plants. Yes. Hey everybody, what's up? I'm a weed plant. So it's time to go. But before I go, I clearly need to thank people first, like I need to thank everybody that's basically helped put 420 on. And not just this year, but like in general, like there has been a lot of there have been a lot of people over the years that I have probably annoyed and bothered and probably pissed off. And I never really intended that to happen. But I got to tell you, some of you deserved it and some of you didn't. And for those of you who did, I stick by it. But for those of you who didn't, I'm really sorry. I eat, sleep, and breathe this community. And sometimes it gets the best of me. But I definitely like to say I'm sorry if I ever bothered anybody or I wronged you. Let's build past it though. Let's make 420 in this cannabis community, whatever side you come from it, whether or not it's illegal, legal, black market, gray market, green market, big company, small company, mom and pop, or shareholder and boardrooms. Let's just come together. We're way too damn fractured. And if Sly Skeeta just taught me anything, it's there's always a higher calling, a higher message, an ultimate goal that you're working on as a community. And right now, we've already reached legalization, but we have huge flaws in that legalization, and we need to work on that. And if you're out for your own self-interest, then that's fine. But get out of the way of people who are really trying to make change. Because there's a lot that has to be done still. And right now, it takes the people who are extremely dedicated to cannabis to do those things. Because there's nuances and there's money involved. And if you have one or the other, you can do that. But if you don't have passion behind why you're doing it, maybe your money doesn't matter. And that's kind of a point of mine. I definitely think that there's a reason why 420 still exists, because we have to be able to have cannabis laws that don't affect us all or any of us in any sort of punitive or persecutorial, that's a big word, means on any sort of level. So whether or not it's a recreational cannabis purchase for potency, whether or not that's a medical cannabis garden, whether or not that's insurance coverage, whether or not that's driving under the influence as a medical patient, there are a lot of things that need to be fixed still. And without community, we will never get there. So I'd like to thank the cannabis community that has helped over the years to get to where we're at. And that's not just, this year. It's everybody. So I'd really like to thank, Delta 9, The Joint. I'd like to thank Smoky Trails. I'd like to thank Chronic Culture. I'd like to thank Hood Hoppers. I'd like to thank, Starbuds. I'd like to thank Cottage Country Cannabis. I'd like to thank Avid Pro Productions, DJs, Sly Skeeta, Cyclone, Abby Torres, Joel Home Cooking, Chris out there, Chris McInnes, thank you, brother. Steve Hofstetter, like the comedian, thank you, brother. After Work Ritual, John Arbuthnot, Ariel Glinter, Jack Lloyd and John Conroy. I mean, the list goes on and on. I could thank people all night. Chronic Culture Shop. I already said that. It takes a while. Atomic Flower. Okay. Hood Hoppers. Just so many people. Ready, Set, Grow. I could do this for hours. There has been so much love showed throughout this pandemic, and I am just so encouraged towards our community's ability to move forward. And I've been doing this 10 years. And we made so much progress to the point where I'm literally sitting here with a weed plant in my living room that I can grow legally under a medical cannabis system that's not being bothered. Well, but my point is that there are so many progresses there, okay? And with a community built like this, I know that we will be successful. I know that we will jump through those hurdles. That's a bad pun. Jump over those hurdles. Bad, not pun, but bad analogy or wording or phrase. We will jump over those hurdles to get to the finish line of cannabis law that is good for everyone involved, for all sectors, industries, black market, legal market, whatever. So I can't thank everybody enough for what they do. If I forgot to mention you, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. You can kick me in the ass in the comments, but it's been a long day and I've smoked a hell of a lot of weed. So on that note, I'm going to pack a bowl. And then when I pack that bowl, we are going to smoke. Oh, what happened? We're going to smoke some weed. And then once we smoke weed, I'm going to, I guess not once we smoke weed, but as I smoke weed, I'm going to talk to you about 420 next year. So if anybody knows me, they know that I'm deeply in contact with like LGCA and all that kind of stuff regarding like liquor and gaming and cannabis authority in Manitoba. And just like I'm not patting my own fat. My point is that with the current laws is that there is an ability for retail cannabis to be done on a temporary basis at like a concert or a festival or something like that. And Delta 9 has done some great work regarding pioneering that. And we're hoping to get some 420-esque party going on next year at the Ledge, which will have everybody's involvement and we'll be able to incorporate, cannabis gardens, right? Like a beer garden. We'll be able to have cannabis sales, vendors of like bongs and stuff, street performers, musical guests, all that kind of stuff, as long as it's part of it's gated, and cannabis sales, etc. My point is that that's where we're going. That's where I've always started 10 years ago. And anybody along the way who's helped me, thank you. Even though I may not talk to you anymore, even though you might have moved away, even though you may not be in the weed industry, and for those of us we've lost, thank you. Thank you. because this wouldn't happen without people's support. Society builds social change. That's why they call it social change. It's no good if it's one dude. That's not social. That's just a loner. That's loner change. sorry. My point is that we will build this event next year to be something awesome. And thank you everybody who was a part of today. Thank you for everybody who donated. Thank you for everybody who supported me. Thank you for everybody who gave me a ride. Thank you for everybody who gave me a message of support. Thank you for anybody who donated anything. Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Happy 420, everybody. Whew. That's a good one. All right. Excuse me. I have had a long day. I've had barely anything to eat and I'm hungry. So I'm gonna let everybody go. So again, thank you for joining. Thank you for being part of my show. I guess it's not really my show, it's a community show. I just run it. And that's the way it's gonna stay until the laws change. And then when that happens, hopefully I can retire. But until then, I was part of a documentary the other day, and they asked me, Steve, do you want to be part of 420 or part of this documentary? And I was like, yeah. And one of the questions they asked me was, did you ever want to own your own store? And I was like, no. And they're like, why? Because they didn't expect me to say that. And I said, until the laws change to the point where no one's being persecuted for cannabis laws anymore in this country, I have to remain unbiased, and I have to not be, stuck to being accountable to shareholders and stuff. And that kind of blew them away. So that's why I keep doing this. Thank you for joining me, everybody, from my living room to yours and anywhere around the world. Thank you. It's been a great 420. Get high today. I don't care when you watch this, get high and enjoy life to the fullest. Be kind to people. Hopefully be safe. Stay home, wash your hands, wear a mask, all that kind of stuff. Get vaccinated. And this time next year, I hope if you have the opportunity, come to our event in person. Okay? Take care, everybody. Good night. I love you. And stay safe.